Oh my gosh, you guys. We've got to tell you about a really special company right here in Tacoma, Washington. They're called CAVE, which stands for Community and Veteran Events, and they're doing some seriously amazing work.
They're all about creating spaces where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued, especially our LGBTQ plus and our BIPOC veteran families. Basically, they're building a stronger Tacoma one event at a time.
Now, one of the coolest things they've got going is the House of Life. Think vibrant artistry, think family, think drag shows that aren't just entertainment, but full-on celebrations that lift people up. If you haven't been, trust us, it's an experience.
And be sure to mark your calendars. The Tacoma 9/11 Heroes Run is happening this year on September 22nd. CAVE teams up with the Travis Manion Foundation every year for this powerful, moving event that honors those who have sacrificed while supporting veterans and families in our community.
At the end of the day, community is about holding each other up in the quiet moments and in the storms. And that's exactly what CAVE does.
So check them out at communityandveteranevents.com. That's communityandveteranevents.com. Show them some Offscript love and help keep this incredible work going.
Hi guys, I'm Bri.
And I'm Alli. This is Offscript.
If you think about it, books are potential scripts for movies.
When this adaptation happens, typically it's disappointing because they went off script.
In this series, we will be talking about how off script they went.
Welcome
to
Off
Script,
a
podcast where
we
compare
books to
their
movies.
I'm
Bri
and
I'm
Alli.
Hi. Oh, that would work. That was pretty cool. Gosh. Oh man. And today we are talking about The Black Phone. Season 7, episode 9. End of September, right before spooky season.
And lo and behold, freaking the author of this book is Stephen King's son.
What? How cool is that?
I had no idea. I'm also really freaking excited in finding out that he wrote this book.
Yeah.
He wrote the book that is Horns, Daniel Radcliffe's movie.
Oh.
I was like, holy fuck. I didn't know that was a book.
I didn't either. All right. Well, I have a picture.
Go for it.
It was Tyler's friend's birthday, and they had it at this cute little farm. And they were like, you know, you get this bucket to go feed all the animals on the farm, and it was cool because it was like, at first you're kind of walking around like, they're clearly the animals are treated very nice. They have a very wide range to roam and everything like that. But in your head, you're always like, what the heck is a zebra doing on a farm? Or why is there a camel?
Yeah.
Or is this a total cash grab? Anyway, so they told you to put a carrot in your mouth and then the camel would kiss you. And it was so cute. And it did.
That's so super fun. Cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. But anyways, I guess that's my picture.
That's a good picture.
Thanks. Kissed a camel.
How's your dating life going, Alli? I kissed a camel.
Shoot. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, it was our lighthearted moment of the episode because this is all about kidnapping and murder. So, all right. So here's our synopsis. Finney Shaw is a shy but clever 13-year-old boy who is being held in a soundproof basement by a sadistic masked killer. Okay, when a disconnected phone on the wall starts to ring, he soon discovers that he can hear the voices of the murderer's previous victims, and they are dead set on making sure what happened to them doesn't happen to Finney. Shoot. Okay. Our author is Joe Hill. Director Scott Derrickson. Screenplay writer.
What?
Derrickson.
Derrickson is correct.
Derek Derrickson. I like Derrickson better. I'm going to change his name. Screenplay writer Scott Derrickson and C. Robert Cargill. Mm-hmm. Audiobook reader David Ledo. Is that who you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would assume it was on Libby.
Yep, I think so too. The book came out October 16th, 2007. It was a short story in 20th Century Ghosts. And the movie came out June 24th, 2022. That's 15-year difference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what'd you do first?
I watched it first.
I read it first. Wait. Oh, yeah, I read this one first. I was thinking Boogeyman at first. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? Oh, my gosh, I swear. Okay.
That's hilarious.
All right. So what do you think of this plot?
Oh, I love it. I think it's so clever because like you always see stories about like the bad guy taking the kid and ooh, he's going to get murdered. But I don't think there's ever been a story where the victims are talking to the one who's the current victim.
I agree. I think it's really creative.
Mm-hmm. It's super creative. And then because I thought that before I had read it, and then I read it, and I was like, God damn, I wish there's certain things in the book that I wish they had done in the movie, but I understood why they couldn't do it. I had to move my cat from jumping on my...
You're fine.
I don't need him on my desk.
No.
Because I knew it was a short story, and I had it. My favorite thing is that I planned for it to come out before Halloween or before Stephen King month because I was like, okay, it's spooky. How do I fit this in without putting it in Stephen King's month? So I put it at the end of September. And then, because at that point I didn't know that Joe Hill wrote it. So then when I was doing research and I saw Joe Hill, I was like, holy fuck, I put Stephen King's son right before Stephen King month. That's the best.
I think it's super cool. So the Paperboy is a reference. Oh, here's my fun fact. Sorry. The Paperboy is a reference to Johnny Gosh, who is a paperboy from Iowa who was on a route with his dog, Gretchen, and disappeared. The dog was found later, but Johnny's disappearance remains unsolved to this day.
What?
Yeah.
God
crazy?
Damn.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Number 2. Executive producer Jason Blum from the House of Bloom sent Scott Derrickson a black phone in a display case after reading the script and giving the film the green light. Derrickson moved into a new house in 2021, and Bloom secretly had a black phone mounted on the wall of the new house's basement.
Jesus. Oh, I would shit my pants.
I was just sitting in my living room and I heard a phone ring in the basement. I was like, oh my God.
All those assholes.
Yes. He discovered that Bloom had set it to speed dial on his cell phone whenever it was lifted from the cradle. So he went and picked it up and it went to...
That's so hilarious.
Cool. Yep. Okay. Number 3. The Grabber is a clown in the short story, but Hill himself suggested in a post-Stephen King It world, they couldn't keep that, and it should instead switch to him as a magician. Earlier drafts of the script also described the masks as leather ones with a smile or a frown, but Scott Derrickson knew that they'd be the centerpiece of the film's marketing, so he spent a lot of time designing them.
Wow.
That was smart. Yeah, I love that Joe Hill said, no, we can't make him a clown.
No, that's smart because like, you don't know how many times, like not in the short story because he is his own author. He writes he writes very much like his father, but he also writes like himself.
Yes.
But in the movie, I kept getting the Shining. Like, I kept like, oh, girl's got shine. And then I'd be like, that's his dad. That's not him. So I'm really glad that they, you know.
No, but she 100% has a shine. I don't even care. I don't care.
Yeah. 1,000%. For sure. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Ethan Hawke's went as his character, the Grabber, for Halloween in 2022. Dude.
That's the fucking best. Oh my God. I would have loved to seen that.
Right. The script was written in 6 weeks and the film was shot in 33 days.
Dude, will you go see the second one with me?
I didn't know they're making a second one.
About it comes out. The Black Phone too.
I know, but about what?
The Grabber. I don't know what it's about. Did he?
Oh, my Lanta.
I'm actually really excited for it because I really like the first one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it come out this year?
Yeah, it does. It comes out really soon. I'm pretty sure. Here, I'll Google it. October 17th, 2025.
Wow. Is he the same one? Oh, he is.
His face is real fucked in this one.
Ooh.
Wow, Finney's in it too. Ooh, I wonder if it's like Finney trying to get his revenge. Oh. Ooh.
Ooh, the Black Phone is in a phone booth in the middle of nowhere.
Well, the overview I'm reading is it's bad dreams haunt the sister.
She's got the shine.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, spooky. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what this one wasn't. It wasn't a horror movie. Like, it had little teeny suspense jump scare moments, but it was not a scary movie.
Not in the slightest. Yeah.
This one sounds like it might be.
Finally. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted with the first one. I went into it like, yes, it's going to be horrifying. And then I was like, okay, it's a good story. I really enjoy it, but no spook.
Nope.
I like the spook.
Yep. So let's do it. You guys, this is a short story too. So
it's a short story in the book. The movie does it. I think there's literally only like 4 notes that I have.
Perfect. All right. So we have Finney and he's watching this fat man have trouble with his groceries. He ended up falling and spilling everything because these boys spooked him and all his balloons flew away. Finney went over to help and asked what the balloons were for. He said that he's a part-time clown. He then maced Finney and grabbed him, and Finney bit the man's arm badly, and he tried to get away but was knocked out and brought into the car.
So the movie actually starts, and you get to see Finney's relationship with one of the Grabber's previous victims before he was a victim. Mm-hmm. And you get basically the lead up to the Grabber getting Finney.
So Al, who's the Grabber, knew Finney's real name, which is Johnny, okay. He apologized and said he isn't going to hurt him anymore and he's going to get him a soda. And Al heard the phone ring upstairs and he was annoyed. He went up to answer it and got Finney's soda and he was going to explain everything when he came back.
Yeah, he didn't offer Finney a soda in the movie, did he? I don't remember him doing that. I know after he's there, he brings him breakfast.
I think he did offer it, but it was not like the book because he's like, do you want me to get you soda? And he just said it like 4 times. Whereas I think he just did it once. And it was like, as he's going upstairs, he's come and get you soda. Like,
you're brief. Right. Yeah. Yep.
So Finney already knew what was happening. Al was this kidnapper. It's been going on town for like the last year. He thought he was safe though, because no one under or over 12 had been kidnapped, and he's 13, but here he is kidnapped.
That part, they don't do anything with the age part.
Not really, no.
Yeah, so we don't ever hear if he thought that he was safe, because also there's no narration or anything, so no inner monologue about anything like that. But basically, the second he was kidnapped, he knew. He was like, shit.
Well, crap.
Yeah. Could you imagine? I just couldn't imagine if you know about this dude. Like, I always think about this when, like, I think of Ted Bundy or any murderer that I know of, like living in that time frame where you're just going out and about your life, knowing that there's this serial killer or kidnapper or whatever, just going crazy. I couldn't do it.
In your area too. Like this, the whole thing, they were like, the mom wanted to leave town and stuff, but they didn't. And like, she at least was aware. Like I would be like, you are not, everybody, I actually have, and I would make my kids wear them, those like Velcro wrist band things that connected me and my children. I would walk everywhere with those. Riley would be like, Mom, I'm 9 years old. I'd be like, I don't care. You're walking everywhere with me. No way.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine it.
No way. So he opened his eyes, but they hurt so bad because of the mace. He looked around the room and saw a black phone. He went over to it, picked it up. There's no dial tone. Al came back and said it hasn't worked since he was a kid. He said it rang once, but then it was static electricity. That's what made it ring, because no one was on the other end. There's a situation going on upstairs, so he's going to be up there for a little bit. And Finney said he'll scream. And Al said, that's pointless because I soundproofed this room myself.
Yep, that happens.
Finney imagined his sister looking for him. They were born on the same day, but 3 years apart. And she believed they had a type of telepathy. I had to pause to make sure I said it right.
I was like, why is she pausing? And then I was like, oh, I know exactly why.
Oh my gosh. I had to say it in my head right first. Oh, shoot. Telepathy.
There you go.
He was imagining her riding a bike down the street looking for him and saw these balloons. He woke up from his daydream because the phone rang and he answered it and no one was there, but he thought he heard a click.
So in the movie, this whole entire time, his sister is like going on and on about all these details about the grabber because she knows what kind of person he is. She knows what kind of car he drives. She knows what he does for work and all of this. And everyone's like, how the fuck do you know? You're just a kid. And like, you just wake up from these nightmares. You just have nightmares. That's all you do. Blah, blah, blah. And so in the movie, it wasn't Finney imagining it. It was, we were actually seeing the sister doing this. Whereas in the book, we stick with Finney this whole time. And he's just like, this is probably what she's doing.
Also, I don't remember. I feel like Finney, when he answered the phone, oh no, maybe there was one time that he heard the click, but I remember being like, holy cow, he heard them way quicker than.
Yeah. I think he only gets one phone call that goes click, whereas in the book it's like 2 or 3.
Okay.
If not, no, actually, it's because here's the thing. A movie, you can't have it be like him answering this phone, not hearing anything. They've already made a point. The movie's title is The Black Phone. We know that something's going to happen with the black phone. If it doesn't happen until right before the end, that's going to suck. Whereas this is a short story. So it's like, okay, we can leave it until the very end.
Right. And then also it was like, I feel like the reason it felt longer in the book was because he did go days without eating. Whereas in the movie, it felt like it was going quick. He wasn't down there too long. Yeah.
No. But to me, every single phone call he had was a different day. So
yeah. I agree.
Because it's shot in a way where it kind of seems like it isn't that way, but I really think it is.
I think it is. Anyways, so he was trying to find a way out or any advantage he could get, but he was getting really hungry. Al came back down and Finney asked for food and water. He's like, I can't get you any.
Sir.
You scared me.
Sorry. He jumped up where I did not want him to.
Oh, okay. So Finney asked if it was because someone's up there, and Al got quiet, so he knew that it was a reason. Finney yelled, "If you're not going to feed me, why'd you even come down here?" And Al was like, "I just wanted to look at you." And Finney looked disgusted, and Al looked sad that he looked disgusted. And Al opened the door to leave, and Finney yelled for help, but no one heard him.
The part where he says that he just wanted to come and look for him never happened. I mean, he did.
No, he did. That line did happen. Because I was like,
oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember it happening. Was it when he was like just watching him sleep?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then I remember that part.
Yeah. I just wanted to look at you. Freaking weirdo.
But yeah, that happens.
So Finney is getting delusional with hunger and thirst, and he eventually heard the phone ring again, and he went to answer it. It was Billy Hamada on the other line, which was the last kid that got kidnapped. Finney
which in the movie is the one that he had a relationship with.
Yes. Finney only recognized him from his voice because Billy couldn't remember his name because that's the first thing you lose, he said. Billy said, "It's going to be tonight, and you need to make it heavier with sand." And Finney's like, and he asked Finney if he understood, and Finney asked if any of the other kids heard the phone. Billy said that Finney is the only one that's been able to hear him because he's the longest that's been alive, because Al has killed everyone else too soon. He hasn't been able to kill Finney yet because his brother is upstairs and never sleeps. He just sits awake. And Billy also let him know that his sister did follow the balloons, so he can talk to her about that when he gets home.
I wish, because the balloons in the book are representative of the kids. He only has the 5 balloons or however many kids that he took. Whereas in the movie, it's 20 black balloons. And I'm like, oh my God, I wish they kept that as a symbol of the kids, because that would have been so good. I didn't realize that. Mm-hmm. Oh, I picked up on it the first time they said that, because I always when I think about the black phone, I remember the balloons part already. I remembered the 20 balloons going up and floating away. And so then when I read the book and I got to that first mention of it and how he wrote it, I was like, holy fuck. He only has the number of kids that he's taken. That's freaking genius. So then this time when I watched the movie, I was like, okay, let's see how many balloons he has. And he had 15. I was like, oh, that's not how many kids you've taken. I also really liked how the movie did when the kids called, because it wasn't just Billy that talked to him. It was all of his previous victims. And each one had a different, okay, there's a loose floorboard by the bathroom. That's how you're going to get the sand to fill the phone. I liked how in the movie, once they called, they talked to him for a little bit, and then you saw them and you saw how they most likely died. Yes. Yeah. I thought that was really cool.
Yes. And I loved with each thing they told him, you were like, oh, he's going to get out now, or, oh, this is going to work. And then it didn't work because in the end, he needed every single one of those parts to execute, to make it work.
Loki! Plan. He ran from his tunnel and then jumped up on my laptop.
Oh my gosh.
Buddy, no, I'm holding you.
Anyways, I love, because it was those puzzle pieces where everything came back together at the end. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
His brother Frank came down and saw Finney. He said, holy cow, don't worry, you're safe. Al had to go into work, but I'm going to get you out of here. And that's when Al came home and up behind him and slashed him in the head with an axe. And Finney put sand in the receiver of the phone and smacked Al in the head with it and strangled him with the wire, and it rang again. And Finney's like, it's for you. Mic drop.
That happens. That happens.
Yep. I loved that. I thought reading the book, the brother was just kind of someone that might have needed extra help. He was on the spectrum. Yeah. But watching it, I'm like, oh my gosh, he moved into town because he's trying to track down his brother without realizing it's his brother.
Yup.
So funny. It was perfect. Okay, that's it. Okay. We have 54 members of society that were cast for this movie.
That's actually kind of crazy since the majority of it is in the basement, just the two.
Right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We have Mason
Thames
plays Finney.
He was so good.
He's cute. And then we have Madeline McGraw. Played Gwen.
Dude, she's
sister.
a great actress.
Super good.
Yeah. She's a really good actress. For a little kid, yeah.
Yeah. And then we have Ethan Hawke is the grabber, a.k.a. Al.
I think this might be my favorite role of his.
I don't know what else I know him in, but he seems famous.
He's very famous, but I can't think of anything you would have seen him in.
And then Jeremy Davis plays Terrence, a.k.a. Frank, the brother.
He did good.
He was so funny. He was really good. Is the theme of the book and the movie the same?
Yes.
Yep. Do the characters stay true?
Yes, they do.
I think so. What do you prefer?
This one was hard for me because I really like them both.
I did too.
I liked it so much. Here, I'll tell this story. I liked it so much that I continued listening to the next short story because I wasn't ready for this one to be done. And then I got... It didn't say when it stopped. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just assumed. And then they started talking about a dude working at a video rental store. And I was like, what? I don't think this is the same book anymore. Shit. Do you know which one you like more?
I think I like the movie more because I like how every piece tied together. And it wrapped up a lot nicer because, like, you know, the book ends with, well, I love the book ending, like the phone rings and it's like, it's for you. But the movie then ends with, you know, the police going in and like all the loose ends. And so I think if this was an actual long story, I would probably choose the book, but I liked the extra detail and stuff.
What's funny is the main reason why I want to say book is because of the symbology of the balloons.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Do it. If that's why. If that's it.
Okay, then yeah. It's the book for me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, I think watching the movie first and then reading it really, like, because I already had all the pieces together, so I already knew that was coming. So this to me just kind of added to the story rather than, you know, getting more added to it, if that makes sense.
Yes. Well, that's fun. Yeah. Look at us go.
Yeah.
Would you recommend it?
100%. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's yeah. Cool. That's it. That's all we got for you guys.
Yeah, we did it. Goodbye. We have a sneak peek for you all.
Yes. But first,
we have a website. Oh.
Nope, go for it.
We have a website. It's offscript253.wixsite.com/offscript.
Yes, you guys, I'm there right now. And it's just so cute.
What all can you see, Allie?
I see our home screen. Did you know we got an award? We're top 50 podcasts of the month on Good Pods. We're in the top.
Yeah, that's actually, we're like number 11 right now.
Yes, for book podcasts. I'm so proud of us. So our little banner, little award is on our screen. You can click about and find out all about us.
Loki, stop. Ow. I'm holding him and he wants to play so bad. He's biting the shit out of me.
We're almost done, Loki.
Okay.
We have all of our episodes there as well. We have what's coming out this season and the dates, our theory on what books we've liked versus movies, shopping, donating, contacting us. Got it all.
Sign up for our newsletter while you're there.
For sure.
We would also really love it if you rated, subscribed, and left us a review, because that helps the podcast out massively.
Super. A lot. We would love it.
It would be our favorite thing. And did y'all know that I'm an editor and I edit? I know, right? And I edit for a YouTube channel called Panel by Panel. I was waiting for your what?
Sorry. I was clicking the donate here button to
see where it took you.
That.
Yeah. I was like, wow, now this just seems awkward. Basically, if you like anything pop culture, comics, Superman, it's your place. Check it out. Check out the Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff.
Next week, you guys. Well, first we might have a mini episode for you.
Yeah, most likely we will.
But next week we start spooky season with not a very spooky book.
Yeah, no, not really. Not until the very end.
When spooky at the end.
No, like the figure he saw, which was essentially death.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought he was just freaking going psycho.
Oh, no, to me, that was death. Death was coming for him, so he's like, I'm going to keep running.
No, I thought he was starting to hallucinate, so yeah, probably death. Let us spoil the whole thing for you guys. And this was like in the movie theater, like this last week.
Who's to say that the movie followed the book?
I guess you're right. We don't know yet. We have not seen it yet. Therefore,
this is an off-script field trip with John.
It is. So there will be spoilers. So
yes. So if you plan on seeing the movie,
do that.
Maybe wait to listen to that episode until after you've seen it.
Yep. But yeah, that's it. That's what we got.
So with that, the black phone
went off script. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for sticking with us.
We hope you enjoyed it.
If you did, we would greatly appreciate it if you gave us 5 beautiful stars, reviewed, and subscribed.
You can also follow us on Facebook at Offscript, on Instagram at Offscript Podcast 21, and on TikTok at Offscript_pod.
Shout outs to Madame Ashen Creations for our adorable logo art.
And Adam Daniel for our incredible theme song.
And to Creative Cinephile Productions for producing our podcast.
See you next time.